Legends of the Library is a 2D platform mobile in Unity with a retro pixel art style. Players explore underground caves using simple movement, jumping, and attack control to overcome obstacles and get a goal. The game is designed for all age, combining classic gameplays with a nostalgic look. The game features pixel art graphics and easy-to-learn controls, making it accessible to players of all ages. Movement is jumped with the WASD keys, jumping with the space bars, and attacking with Smart 1. These instructions are also shown in a short briefing at the beginning of the first level. In the first level, you will see a briefing with disk control information. The top left corner shows your remaining lives. When they run out, the game restarts. The top right corner shows how much gold you have collected during your run. Here's our contributions of each member. My name is Paimia. I'm computer science student. My ID is 6709669. Here's a quick overview of our main menu sensor Unity. It features a clean UI with a start button and quit button, both using TextMask Pro for sharp text. The canvas includes a background, game logos, and decorated text element. As a well-organized separate section, levels are sorted for easy access. The menu used event system for input handling and set up the players for progression into level 1 is a simple, functional, and ready for players to join into the game.
Hello everyone, my name is Paintu Hein and you can call me Peter. My student ID is 6609129. Sprite. For Sprite, this is where we download the source. Tailmap. In this session, we will walk through how we use Tailmap to design level 1 through 6 of our game. Level 1 is the simplest, featuring just coins, spikes, and an exit to the next stage. Level 2 introduces more complexity with a leader character, enemies, and water hazard. Falling into the water result in death. We will also add small blocks to make jumping more challenging. Level 3 brings in mushroom that boosts the player jumps height when he used consecutively. Level 4 increases difficulty by making coins harder to collect, requiring more precise movement. Level 5 is the second hardest level with an expanded water zone and more spikes to navigate. Level 6 is the most advanced and integrate all gameplay mechanic, enemies, mushrooms, spikes, and water. Thanks to the tail map system, we could prototype and build this complex environment quickly while ensuring accurate collision detection.
I'm Nguyen Chen K, and my student ID is 6608791. I'm gonna talk about the animation system. So let's look at the animation system that brings our game to life. From character movement to enemy behavior and environmental elements, each animation is designed to enhance both aesthetic and gameplay. Player animations like running use twice as many frames as climbing. This ensures smooth, high-fidelity motion in areas where players focus most. In contrast, the simpler climbing animation shows that less can be more, especially when gameplay demands attention elsewhere. The quiet animation performs a full rotation every second, giving it a mesmerizing effect. Its smooth motion contrasts with the player's quick movements, helping it stand out and reinforcing a clear visual hierarchy. Enemies are animated with fewer frames, producing a deliberate mechanical rhythm. This enhances their threat level and aligns with their AI behavior, creating consistency between visual and gameplay.
My name is Dan, and my student ID is 6609323. I'm going to talk about the script that we use in our game that feature the player movement, combat, camera setting, and game session management. First is the bullet system that we use. What it does is it fire the bullet in the direction of the player that is facing and also destroy the enemy on hit. Second is the camera default.cs. So it set the zoom level for ideal running and climbing of the player. And the third is the camera zoom out.cs. So it zoom out the player entering a trigger zone. And another is the game manager.cs. So what it does is it symbol scene management for starting and quitting the game. And another is the game session.cs. So it keeps track of the life and score of the player, and it handles the player death and respawn. And it also displays the intro text. The another is the player movement.cs. So the key feature is it input handling for movement, which is WASD, jumping, and attack. It also have a physics-based movement with a rigid body 2D, spirit filling based on the movement direction, ladder climbing mechanics, and that animation and response system. And the last is thing persists.cs. It ensures the object like coin stay constant between the level when it reload.
Hi, my name is Oka Memo and my ID is 6604133. So let's talk about the remaining script. So the enemy movement script control the simple enemy patrol behavior. It uses rigid body 2D to apply constant horizontal movement with the velocity, and when the enemy exit trigger collider, and it's flip the direction by negating the movement speed and calling the flip enemy facing. So this method scale the enemy sprite to fit a new direction. So the next one is quiet pickup. When the player collide touch with the quiet, it checks the quiet has been collected already, and if not, it add the point to the score with the game session script. So it play a sound effect when the camera at the camera position, and then it destroy the quiet. And finally, level exit, it handle the level progression, and when the enemy enter its trigger and it start, and a short delay, it calculate the next scene index and loop back to the first level if needed and load it. It also called some script to clear level specific data and hide the UI element like intro text together, and this script create similar for an enemy behavior, player reward, and level translation. So that's it. It's a 2D platform developed by Unity with a retro pixel style. So the game challenge player to explore cave environment, avoid trap, defeat enemy, and collect gold using the simple control. And the difficulty it increased by level increases. So thank you for this.